This is maybe a hot take, but I will say it either way. The 5 a.m. morning routine trend is actually hurting more women than helping them. I know that's controversial because everywhere you look, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, 75 days hard challenges, everyone's preaching the 5 a.m. club. Like it's the secret to success. And look, I run 2 businesses, work in real estate, study online and manage my social media and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Meanwhile, I travel the world. So if you have been feeling guilty about not being the 5 a.m. girl, keep watching, honey, because you will feel a lot better after this video. Hi, my name is Lali. In case you don't know me yet, I'm here to help you to become the best version of yourself and build your dream life. I built the ThatGirlAcademy. It's an only girls community where, you can literally learn how to become that girl, but in a soft, feminine way, but also being productive. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button or join the ThatGirlAcademy. Link is down below. But I would say let's start with this video. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about why the 5 a.m. routine became such a big thing. If you scroll through social media, you will see it everywhere. The 5 a.m. trend started with the 5 a.m. club and all the productivity gurus saying that successful people need to wake up early in the morning. And then it blew up on social media because it's aesthetic. It films well. There's something about those dark, quiet morning vibes that just looks productive and successful. But here's what happened. We took what for some people are working and turned it into an universal rule. We saw successful people who wake up early and thought then, oh my god, yeah, that is the secret. That's the key to everything. But that's like saying all successful people drink coffee. So coffee must be the secret to success. It's correlation and not causation. You understand the difference, right? And honestly, probably you as well, a lot of us have tried it, right? We set that 5 a.m. alarm, full of motivation, ready to be that girl, and then we hit snooze 6 times because our body was not made for it. But if we actually woke up at 5 a.m., maybe your body was completely drained the whole day, was feeling completely tired and just not full of energy because there are literally different person and sleep styles. And maybe the 5 a.m. thing is nothing for your body and for your person. So we're coming directly to part 2 of this video. And that's what the productivity gurus will not tell you. There's actually science behind when you should wake up. And it's not the same for everyone. It's called your chronotype. Basically, it's your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. And that's genetic. Like you are literally born with it. So there are different chronotypes, but let me simplify it for you. Some people are natural early birds, some are night owls, and most people are somewhere in between. Early birds or lions, if you get fancy, they naturally wake up early feeling energized. Their peak productivity is in the morning. These are the people who generally love the 5 a.m. routines. Good for them. Then you have the night owls or wolves, who are naturally more alert in the evening. Their brains literally functions better later in the day. If you force a night owl waking up at 5 a.m., you're asking their brain to perform during the worst cognitive hours. And here's the thing, you can't really change your chronotype. You can shift it slightly, yes, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but you can't turn a night owl into a morning person through just willpower. And I needed to learn this the hard way. When I first started trying to be the productive person, I set my alarm at 5 a.m. because that's what everyone said to do, right? I would actually wake up, but feeling completely awful, drag myself completely tired through a morning routine, and then needed a nap by 10 a.m. And I literally thought something was wrong with me. Like I wasn't disciplined enough, or like I just wasn't made for success. But the truth, I was just fighting against my natural biology. My body doesn't want to wake up at 5 a.m. My peak productivity hours are actually 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then again from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And once I started honoring that, instead of fighting it, everything changed. For real, guys, everything changed. So let's talk about what actually happens when you force yourself to wake up at 5 a.m. when you're literally not a morning person. First of all, lack of sleep. If you're going to bed at midnight, because that's when you naturally get tired, but forcing yourself up at 5 a.m., you are only getting 5 hours of sleep. And chronic sleep deprivation doesn't make you more productive. It makes you actually less productive, more anxious, more likely to get sick, and it messes with your hormones, especially as a woman. And you can't hustle your way out of needing sleep. The second thing, you start to associate mornings with suffering. Every morning becomes this battle with yourself. You wake up already feeling like you have failed because it's so hard. And that's not a mindset that sets you up for a good day. Like, how are you supposed to feel motivated and positive when you have just spent 20 minutes keep pushing snooze and mentally beating up yourself? Third, the productivity you think you are gaining in the morning, you're losing later in the day. Because when you wake up before your body wants, your cognitive function is impaired. You're basically trying to work with a foggy brain. I remember doing my 5 a.m. era, which lasted maybe like 3 miserable weeks. I would wake up early, go through the motions of the day, go through the motions of my routine. And then by 2 p.m. I was so tired. I couldn't focus on anything. And then I would just end up scrolling on my phone because my brain literally couldn't handle real work. So it was a complete realization moment because I woke up at 5 a.m. to be more productive, but then being less productive, it literally made no sense. Okay, you're probably thinking now, if waking up at 5 a.m. isn't the secret, what is it then? After managing 2 businesses, real estate, online studies, living a spiritual and healthy lifestyle while traveling the world, I have learned that successful morning routines aren't about the time when you wake up. They're about consistency and intention. Here's what actually matters. Number 1, consistency. Your body loves routines. Waking up at the same time every single day, even if that's 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., is way more important than waking up early. When you wake up at the same time daily, your body naturally prepares for that. Your cortisol level rise, you start to wake up without an alarm, your energy is more stable. Number 2, and I will hold your hand while saying that, don't touch your phone first thing. This one is a non-negotiable for me since 2 years. When I used to wake up like 3 to 4 years ago and immediately scroll Instagram, I was handing the control of my day to my phone. I was feeling foggy, my brain was just like, I don't know, just in Germany we would say Matschepampe, so like really like drained. I'm losing time and yeah, the most productive hours in the morning on my phone. So I literally can't think about going on my phone first thing in the morning. It's literally the worst thing you can do, so stop doing it if you're still doing it. Number 3, hydrate and move your body. You have been asleep for 7 to 8 hours. Your body is dehydrated. So before coffee, before anything, drink water. Like I'm always having a water bottle next to my bed, and every morning I wake up, the first thing I do is drinking from that water bottle and then making my bed and then open the window. But the first thing I do is reaching to my water bottle to drink. And movement is so important, and you can always do it no matter where you are in the world, no matter how you're feeling. You can always do a little stretching session or just go out in nature and walk for 5 minutes around the block. The point is here to tell your body, hey, we're awake now, and you can get your blood circulation starting. It's just a good routine you should implement into your morning. Number 4, plan your day with intention. This is where I spend like 10 to 15 minutes every morning. I planned out my day the night before, and in the morning I will look at it, identify my top 3 priorities for the day, and make sure I have time blocked for deep work, for example. I actually love if I have time in the morning and don't have to rush to the airport or whatever to actually meditate, journal in my own journal, link is down below, to go over my vision board. And a non-negotiable for me as well is drinking my vitamins every single morning. And all my friends and family members and everyone that's seeing me in the morning, I will drink my vitamins no matter what. And another bonus point here that I actually only tell my one-on-one coaching girls, but I will tell you in this video, try to build 3 or 4 morning routines. 1 if you have enough time. The second one if you are going to the gym in the morning. The third one if you're really rushing and don't have enough time to make a really short version of a morning routine. And 1 when you're feeling sick or like not feeling well, or whatever suits in your life. So you have like, doesn't matter what happens in the morning, a routine for it, and you're not lost in the morning. So you always have 1. For me, it's, for example, when I'm traveling, I have a routine, I have my long version routine, and so on. Okay, girl, probably you're asking yourself now, okay, Lali, How the heck do I figure out now when my ideal wake-up time is? First, track your natural sleep patterns for a week. When do you naturally get tired? When do you naturally wake up without an alarm? That's your starting data. Second, calculate backwards from your actual commitments. If you need to be at work at 9 a.m. and you need 90 minutes for your morning routine, you need to wake up at 7:30. Simple math. Third, test and adjust. Maybe 7:30 feels too early. So guys, in this video, I helped you to let go of the 5 a.m. guilt. Let me know in the comments and tell me what time you naturally wake up. And let's normalize different routines. If you want me to film my full morning routine once here on my channel, let me know in the comments down below, or check the ThatGirlAcademy. I've written down my morning routine there so you can get inspired from it. And yeah, if you want more realistic advice to be more productive, to step into the best version of yourself and actually build your dream life, make sure to subscribe to this channel, because that's what this channel is all about. And I want you to become the best version of you. So that's why I am doing all of that. And yeah, I would say, honey, build your dream life, and we see us in the next video. Mwah! Bye bye.